it's me again. I hope you're having a nice time anyway. So, for our next phonics session, we are going to be learning something new. It's called a consonant cluster. So we've been learning all of the blends, which are the two consonants together that make the blend, like the b and l make the bl, or the s and p make the sp sound. A consonant cluster is a little bit like that, where there's three consonants, but there's three. So today, we've got n and ch, and together they make the nch sound. And this will help us when it comes to spelling the words correctly with this consonant clustering. So you can write the nch on the top of your board. You don't need to put a line under it because it's not a trigraph, it's a consonant cluster. And I've got some words here for you to read. So here you can see the consonant cluster usually comes at the end of a word. Sometimes it comes in the middle, but we'll get onto that in another lesson. So this word, it's a really nice one. Makes a really nice sound. Nch. Crunch. You read that? Crunch. How about this one? Upside down. Lunch. Did you get that? Lunch. Have you had your lunch yet? Bench. Bench. Upside down. Drench. Drench. Trench. Trench is like a big hole. You might have a trench in your garden, or you might dig a trench, like a long hole. And last one, oh, this one makes me sad. Punch. Punch. The only punching we like to do is hole punching, isn't it? So those are examples of some of our words that have the nch consonant cluster in. That's three consonants together. Have you written your nch at the top of your board? We're going to have a go at writing some of those words now. So first word, can you write crunch? Crunch. Nch. Crunch. Have you done it? Shall we have a look? Did you get it right? Crunch. Next word, can you write lunch? Lunch. Did you get it? With the nch on the end. Next word, can you write bench? Have you done it? Bench. Well done. Now, I'm going to write you a question to read. I've remembered my capital letters, my finger spaces, and is it going to be a full stop at the end? If it's a question, what's going to be at the end? Is it an exclamation mark? No. We know what it is, don't we? A question mark. A question mark goes at the end of a question. Okay, I'll let you read it and then we can read through it together. I'll point to the words. Shall we read it together now? Will you bring my lunch if I bring your drinks. Good reading. That request could have had a please in it though, don't you think? Good job. Now it's your turn to write. Have you got your pen ready? Can you write the sentence? We sat on a bench to have a sandwich for lunch. Don't forget your full stop. Now you can use your phonics mat anytime that you need it. Shall we see? Have you written it? Remember, sandwich is all one word. We sat on a bench to have a sandwich for lunch. That would be nice, wouldn't it? I need a bench in my garden, I think. Although it has got a bit colder. Right, let's see. Capital letter. We sat on a bench. Did you get the inch? To have, at the end, a sandwich for lunch. Full stop. How did you do? Did you get that? If you got that really, really, really beautiful writing there and everything spelled correctly, you can get your grown-up to take a picture of it to send to me. Okie dokie. Yesterday we were learning about an alternative way of writing the A sound, didn't we? So we've got tail here, tail. But we were learning how to write the A sound at the end of a word. Can you remember what letters it was to make the A sound at the end of a word? We did an A and a Y, didn't we? An A and a Y. Today we're going to learn one of the alternative spellings to make the E sound. E. Can you write the digraph E on your board? E. Use your sound mat if you need it to help you. E. Now, we are going to make things a little bit tricky because sometimes this way of spelling E goes on the end of a word, but more often than not, it goes in the middle of the word just like our eh. These are the two of the different ways to write E. We've got the digraph that we know, but we've got now an eh and an ah. An eh and an ah. That also makes the E sound. E. We're going to have a look at some words now that have that way of spelling the E. Eat, meat. That's like meat that you would eat. In fact, that's another one. That's a nice way to remember it. Meat, eat. Meat and eat. Got another one for you. Read. Read. We like to do reading, don't we? Read. And how about this one? This one's got a digraph at the end as well. Each. And last one. This is a nice one. I had lots of these last night. And it's got a blend at the beginning. D, R, E, M, dream. Did you manage to read that? Dream. Have you had any nice dreams recently? I had loads of dreams last night. Absolute loads. I kept waking up. Okay, have you got your pen ready? It's your turn to have a go at writing some of these words with the alternative way of spelling E, the E sound. Write this E at the top of your board and then you can remember, can't you? So we're going to be writing words that have this spelling of E, and unfortunately it's quite tricky to understand the difference between which use this way of writing E and which use the way of writing E. But do you know the best way to learn is to read lots of books and read lots of words that have this sound in, and soon you'll be able to decide for yourself which one looks right from all your experience of your reading. So that's why it's so important to read all the time, because it helps with your spelling when you're recognising those words. Okay, the first word I'd like you to write is meat. Meat that you eat. Eat. Meat. We got it? Meat. Next, can you write the word read? It's important to read, isn't it? Oh, I think Serin's coming over to say hello. She's doing a big stretch. Oh, it's okay, Serin, just walk straight in front of me. Have you quite finished? Just a tail. Oh, she's a fussy girl. Have you written the word read? Read. Good job. Two more. Can you write the word teach? Teach. Teach. Have you done it? Teach. Well done. And last one. What was I having a lot of last night? Can you remember? Can you write the word dream? D-R-E-M. Dream. Have you done it? Dream. How did you do? Did you get them all right? The alternative E takes a lot of practice, so we'll keep coming back and reading more and more words with those different E's so that you can start to recognise which uses which spelling. It's all very complicated, isn't it? But it's a good job. You guys are so clever because you'll pick it up really quickly. Okay, I'm going to write a sentence for you to read now. It's a funny sentence. And it's got some of our tricky words in. I've remembered my capital letter, my finger spaces, and my full stop. So you have a go at reading this first. I'll point to the words and then I'll read with you and we can read together. That's a bit of a funny thought, isn't it? Can you imagine doing that? Let's read it together now. When I was little, I went to the butcher's to get some meat in my sleep. I hope I didn't do that. I thought it was just a dream. Well done. Super reading. Did you manage to read all those? Last job for today is, can you write me a sentence now? I'm going to read it out to you. See if you can write it down. Can you write the sentence? I had some meat for my dinner. I had some meat for my dinner. Capital letters, finger spaces, full stop. Shall we see? You can compare yours to mine now. I had some, do you remember the F on some? I had some meat, and it's this E, isn't it? Meat for my dinner. Did you get the double consonant there? Remember the double N? Dinner. Well done if you got that right. Good job. And that's all of our lesson for today. Your extra activity for after this video is I've made another video for you to watch all about tricky words. So have a go at practicing reading and writing those tricky words and see how many you can do in your head. Because I know you're getting really, really, really good at writing and reading those now, aren't you? I hope you've enjoyed today's lesson. Sorry that Seren interrupted. I just can't get her off the table. She's claimed this table now. Okay, I will be making another video for you tomorrow with our next consonant blend and our next alternative spelling. Have a lovely rest of your day. See you later. Bye-bye. Bye.